Earth receives a lot of energy from the sun, that enough to satisfy all human energy need. However, the Earth also radiates an equal amount of energy back into space as heat, an almost equal amount. Let's talk about climate change or global warming. Climate change or global warming shows the world that the Earth is warming. Icebergs are melting and desertification is increasing. Greenhouse gas is accepted cause of global warming. Most of the energy we consume heats the atmosphere. The use of electrical appliances and motors of all kinds is the most important factor in global warming. In the present era, the quantity of exhaust heat is being rapidly restricted by the greenhouse effect. Consequently, the Earth temperature must rise to reach equilibrium. How much higher it must rise depends on human activity menopause. The greenhouse effect is due to the differential absorption of certain wavelength of solar as compared to terrestrial radiation. The solar energy reaching the surface of the Earth is concentrated in short wavelengths which can easily penetrate the greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane. Currently, the heating effect of extra greenhouse gases since the start of Industrial Revolution, the average global temperature as more greenhouse gases put into the atmosphere, the temperature will increase further. We have known for decades that rapid climate change has been caused by the release of greenhouse gases, but instead of reducing them, in 2019, the world was emitting 50% more carbon dioxide than in the year 2000, and emissions are still rising. Growth or getting richer, but it's not just about our number. The richer and more developed we are, the more emission our lifestyle produces. Growth has become the dominant mantra of the world economies, no matter what kind of political system they have. There are some signs that growth can be decoupled from carbon dioxide emissions, but we are not close to that yet. As a consequence of this growth, carbon dioxide emission will rise. We need to slow, peak, and then reduce annual emissions. Humans' global carbon footprint is the carbon dioxide released per energy unit generated. The more fossil fuels we burn, the higher CO2 output. Fossil fuels are the greatest level humanity is having right now. Of course, it is impossible to shut down coal and oil overnight without throwing society into chaos. But the reality is that we are not going nearly enough to keep fossil fuels in the ground and use lower carbon alternatives. The less fossil fuel we burn over the next few years, the more time we give innovation to catch up. The more low carbon energy infrastructure we build today, the more we can compensate for economic growth and the people born today. The more coal power plant in construction we stop from being finished, the more carbon dioxide we save. Neither innovation nor the alternatives we're using today alone can solve rapid climate change. But innovation, together with decisive move away from fossil fuels where it possible today could do it. Solving climate change will be complicated. We have to account for the needs of billions of people and the reality that right now, society runs mostly on fossil fuels. This will not change overnight, but it needs to change as quickly as possible.